Welcome back, everybody. I'm Brian Garvey. I'm here with Jason and Ricky from Profoundly, and we are answering HubSpot Solutions partner and provider questions that we've gotten. It's real, it's unscripted, it's totally honest. So let's dive in.
Okay, perfect. So some flavor of this is probably our most common question. So I'm sure lots of people are excited to hear what you guys think. What types of projects are a good fit for Profoundly?
That is a good question. I think when I get asked this question on calls, right, by customers and partners, like the first thing I think it's important to say is we've got experts across every aspect of the platform, the entire thing. It's wild. Not to mention dozens, if not hundreds, of the most popular third-party apps and integrations, right? The connected app partners. And so there's a really broad swath of projects that experts can handle and help with, right? I think that's one of the beauties of the platform. Like if you've got a project, if you've got a problem, if you've got an opportunity, chances are we've got a pro who can help. I think that we see a lot of, as you both know, we see a lot of requests for audits and implementations and migrations and complex integrations in particular. That makes sense. I think some of the projects that we've seen that have been a pleasant surprise, at least for me, have been like help with pre-sales, right? We have a lot of organizations that are coming in and saying, my customers are asking me these questions, or my prospects are asking me these questions about HubSpot, and can you help us? And we've got experts who can, dive in and help with those calls and help with that pre-sales sort of motion, which has been great. The feedback there is really positive. So I think there's a lot that the pros and the experts on Profoundly can help with. Ricky, I don't know what your thoughts are.
Yeah, totally agree with that. I think an easy way for people to start is looking at those services today that they don't offer. They say no to, someone in the internal team isn't super comfortable with. So we talk about like edge services. HubSpot is such a big product these days that it's hard for any team of any size to be experts in everything. So if you get jobs in for like Service Hub implementation and maybe you've only done one or two and you've got like this new big enterprise customer, you've got to work with commerce parts or like the orders object, or maybe it's something the team doesn't do day to day. There's pros on Profoundly do that stuff all day, every day. So I think that's a nice, easy way in for people to jump in and start with Profoundly. But to your point, Brian, it's across the full suite, projects of any scope and any size.
Yeah, it's part of the beauty of being the marketplace and not the provider, right? Like we we didn't have to pick a particular niche. In fact, we did the exact opposite. We've onboarded well over 100 pros at this point, and part of that process was like, how do we get as much breadth of skills in represented in this group of amazing contractors who are generally themselves specialists in a thing or a few things. So we've built this pool of this wide pool of skills represented by lots of really strong specialists.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's HubSpot help, profoundly simple, right? I think like chances are if you've got a need, we've got someone who can help.